Sure, that goes there and that one goes there. Yes. Hello everyone and welcome to Uber today. Thanks for tuning in and I hope you enjoy what we've got in store for you. Do you know, one thing I really miss at the moment is seeing you all at the hub. So I love it when I receive photos of what you've been up to. Here's Rupert and Alfie joining in with last week's worship. And Clara and Heidi were obviously enjoying an Uber snack time with their dad. Why not send me a photo that we can share with everyone so we can see what you've been doing too? Do you know, I just can't believe how quickly time is passing. We're almost in the last week of January. That's nearly 1 month of the year done. Sometimes life might feel really rushed and there just doesn't seem enough time for what we need to do. And then, on other days, we just have too much time and don't really know how to fill it. And maybe some of you begin to feel what we call bored. Time seems to be very important in what we do nowadays. And do you know, it's something that we should bring to Jesus. This is what we're going to be thinking about today. How do I bring my time to Jesus? But before we do that, let's think about clocks. They are important because they help us to see how much time we spend on doing different things. Now, I think Toby might have something to say about this.
Oh, hi everybody! How are you doing? Sorry I'm so late. I was just playing hide and seek with one of my friends. Been looking for hours. Good friends. They're hard to find, you know. Anyway, I have a quiz for you today. And a quiz obviously means prizes. I heard some kind of a rumor about cake. So today's quiz is all about clocks, because we're talking about time today. Now you know what, I'm very good at telling time. In fact, I am so good at telling time. The other day, I bought myself 5 watches. Yeah, I had a lot of time on my hands. Anyway, back to the quiz. Now, on your screen, in a moment, you are going to see 5 photos of well-known clocks. Now, we want to know where you think you would find these clocks. So email your answers into us and be very quick about it. There's no time to lose. Have you heard this one? What time was it when the elephant sat on the clock? You know? Time to get a new clock. That's a good one. Oh my goodness. Wait, here's another one. Wait. Oh, wait, actually, we can't do that. We're running out of time. So, next we are going over to Izzy and Kirsty, and they have been doing something with their time at home and having lots of fun. I heard it was a real race against time.
Hi there. So this is Izzy and Kirsty, and Elizabeth asked us to do this week's challenge, and so I have challenged Izzy to put on as many clothes as she can in 2.5 minutes, and I think I'm going to beat her. We're dressed just in our dressing gowns at the moment because, as you can see, we look a bit rough. We've been out in the snow this morning. Okay, so we're both just wearing shorts and vests at the moment, and we're going to start the 2.5 minutes. Okay, see you the other side and we'll see who wins. And mine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and of course I put my dressing gown on. So who's the winner, Izzy?
You.
Yay! Bye-bye.
We do many things during the day that take up our time, like eating, sleeping. You might be doing schoolwork at home at the moment. Then there is obviously playing computer games, watching a bit of TV, reading, getting outside, doing some exercise, like riding your bike, playing football. Maybe you do some chores at home for your mum or your dad. Then we like to spend time with our friends, don't we? Walking the dog, yeah. Tidying your bedroom, that's a big one. I hope you do that. In my case, doing laundry, that never ends, believe me. Now, you can probably think of a lot more things that you do at home every day. And all these things that we do can very quickly fill up our whole day. Now, have you ever asked yourself this question? How much of my time do I give to Jesus? That can be a bit of a tough question, you know. And I think if we honestly have to answer that, it probably isn't very much of our day compared to all these other things we do all the time. Now I know it can be difficult, you know, because we have so much to do every day and you all have to fit it into one day. But it is important to spend time with Jesus. So why don't we go to the Bible and take a moment and listen. What did Jesus do?
Matthew 14, verse 23. After sending them home, he went up to the hills by himself to pray. Night fell while he was there alone.
Luke 6, verse 12. At that time, Jesus went up a hill to pray and spent the whole night there praying to God.
Mark 1, verse 35. Before daybreak the next morning, Jesus got up and went out to an isolated place to pray.
Luke chapter 5, verse 16. Jesus often withdrew to the wilderness for prayer.
So those readings from the Bible tell us that Jesus gave space in his life to spend time with his Heavenly Father. Jesus is our example, and if he did that, then this shows that we should do it too. Jesus often went out into a quiet place on his own. He found strength for the very hard things that he faced from doing that. Now you might be thinking that you just do not have the time in your day to be able to give time over to Jesus. It's just too busy. Let me show you something that might help you. Let's imagine that these stones are the things that you must give time to. They're very important. So at the moment, it could be your schoolwork, your homework, maybe exercise, and I'm going to include in that time to spend with Jesus, reading the Bible, praying, and just being in God's presence. The sand is all the other things that we have to do in our lives every day, and these could be different for us all. Now let's imagine that this jar is your day, and we have to fill it with all the things that the stones and the sand represent. So first of all, I'm going to tip in the sand. These are all those things like getting up in the morning, getting dressed, cleaning your teeth, eating your breakfast. It might be playing with your screens or watching telly or having a film. All those things that you love to do in your day that fill up your time. Let's get them all in there. Okay? And now I'm going to add those other important things that you must do. So, your homework, your schoolwork, maybe playing your instruments if you have to practice them, doing some exercise, helping around the house and doing the chores, and anything. And don't forget spending time with Jesus. But they don't all fit in your day, do they? Hang on a minute. Let's take another look at this. Let me start again. So let's start again. Let's put the big important things in our lives in the jar first. Practicing those instruments, doing our schoolwork, and let's include in there spending time with Jesus. Let's put them all in, including reading the Bible, praying, and now let's put those other things in that we love to do in our day. So those films we love to watch, the activities we like to do, looking at our screens, maybe playing Minecraft, maybe doing our hobbies, all those things that we love to do, let's get those into our day as well. Now look at that. Everything now fits around those big things. If we make spending time with Jesus a priority and put that in first with the big important things, then other things seem to fall into place around it. The reason I did that activity with the stones and the sand was to encourage you to make giving some of your time to Jesus each day right up there at the top of the list. We're going to have the opportunity now to just spend a short time with Jesus, to tell him that we love him, that we think he is amazing, and to just share with him whatever you want him to know. While you do that, you may feel that Jesus says something back to you. We should expect that to happen. You might do this with others in the room with you, or just on your own. But let's be quiet and give Jesus some of our time this morning.
Will love you forever. I know your word. I'll always be your child. I know my soul is safe for eternity, 'cause you hold me close in your arms. King of love, praise you. King of love, worship you. King of love, thank you. I'm treasuring your eyes. Oh, King of love, praise you. Oh, King of love, worship you. King of love, thank you. I'm treasuring your eyes.
I know my heart will love you forever. I know your word, I'll always be your child. I know my soul is safe for eternity, 'cause you hold me close in your arms.
Gonna give you all the praise I can. Gonna give you all the thanks I can. In your arms I will be. King of love holding me. Gonna give you all the praise I can. Gonna give you all the thanks I can. King of love, I worship you. King of love, praise you. King of love, worship you. King of love, thank you. I'm treasuring your eyes.
How can I say thank you, my King of love?
Hey, that's wonderful. What a beautiful song that is. It tells you that you are loved and precious to Jesus. And when you feel like that about someone, you want to spend time with them. Jesus longs for you to bring your time to him so that you can spend time getting to know him better, understanding just how much he loves you and how you can live for him and with him. There are many ways that you can do this, but the first thing you need to decide is when and how you are going to spend time with him. If you look on the sheets for this week, you might find something there to help you. Ask someone you live with to help you work this out, and then ask God to help you as you go through your week to give some of your time to Jesus. It's probably good to remember too that actually all the time we've been given has been given to us by God, and so to honour Him we need to use it wisely and well. Well, it's time for me to go now. I need to say goodbye and head over to the church live stream for today. Have a good week, and remember, give Jesus some of your time. He loves you and He wants to spend time with you. We'll see you next week. Have a great week. Bye everyone.